everybody, it is Angelina, and today we're gonna be talking about do. So that's as far as I go with that theme song, but you get the point. Today we're gonna be talking about Super Mario Brothers and its insane, incredible, record-breaking opening weekend that literally shattered so many records. I have to read some of them to you because I literally cannot memorize all of them. I have tried. And as Melissa Vasquez commented on my Out of the Theater review, yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Pretty good. Pretty dang good, lads! Yeah!
When we're talking record-breaking opening weekend, it was literally the highest grossing debut of 2023. I get that it's only April, but that's a big deal. Biggest 5-day opening of all time. Of all time. We have the highest grossing debut for Illumination, which surpassed Minions from 2015, which was a phenomenal movie. We've got second biggest debut ever for an animated movie, which outspaced Finding Dory and its 3-day opening weekend, and it's only behind Frozen 2 as far as debuting opening animated films. Crazy. Highest grossing debut for a video game adaptation, outranking 2022's Sonic the Hedgehog, and it hasn't even hit the Asian market yet. So I have to make that point because the budget for this movie was $100 million. In its opening weekend, it made $317 million globally, but it hasn't hit China, Korea, or Japan yet. So the opening weekend technically hasn't fully accumulated yet because the Asian market hasn't even seen it yet. So it's gonna beat even more records. It's just like insanity that this movie is doing as well as it did. And some people are like, well, duh, everybody loves the video game. They're gonna go see the movie. The last Super Mario Brothers adaptation tanked. It tanked, y'all. It was so bad. So this movie doing as well as it does was such a huge shock to Illumination and the director, and everybody is just thrilled. With that being said, the cast is awesome, of course. We've got Chris Pratt, we've got Anya Taylor-Joy, who I love. We've got Jack Black. We've got Louis Day. There's like more people. Seth Rogen, Keegan-Michael Key, Fred Armisen, Charles Martinet. Like there's a lot of peeps. And I would also love to send a huge kudos to Jack Black because this was the best voiceover job I've ever heard him do. In Kung Fu Panda, I was like, that's Jack Black.
Why are you white?
I did not feel that way with him as Bowser. I actually didn't know that he was Bowser at first. And he also did the perfect Bowser. Like never once was I rooting for Bowser, but he was the perfect comedic relief that the movie needed at times. And he was so funny and it wasn't over the top. It wasn't crazy. He was just great. Super funny. Still wanted him to like get his ass kicked. 10 out of 10. Jack Black did a great job. Chris Pratt was awesome. Anya Taylor-Joy was great as Princess Peach. She was so cute. Overall, the movie was just really lighthearted. The script was really well written. It was the perfect amount of comedic relief. It wasn't a movie made for children, but it wasn't not made for children. And so it made it super wide for the audience. And I really love that. The comedy wasn't for a 5-year-old, which sometimes just makes me like, oh God, this is boring. It was like truly just good comedy. It was a good script. It was really well thought out. And the graphics and the audio were awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What was even better, the opening shot is filmed exactly how you play the original video game, which is so incredible, so well thought out. And I feel like there are so many different parts of the movie that made it feel like you were immersed in the video game. And I think that this adaptation did that so well because there's so many movies that you take the character out of the video game and now you're watching the movie. This felt like you were a part of a video game for half of it. We already have whispers of a sequel. They hinted at it towards the end of the movie. If you didn't stay for the post-credits, stay for the post-credits scene next time. There were actually two. There was a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. And my favorite, they're talking about bringing Pedro Pascal in for Wario. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. With that being said, Rotten Tomatoes score of 57% is not exactly what we would have hoped. But again, I think that that's gonna change. I don't necessarily know if that's a really good reflection of how people felt about this movie. I literally could not find tickets with 2 seats anywhere. We looked at 4 different theaters, like 4 different showtimes per theater, trying to find 2 seats together. So many people came out to see this movie. And when I went to go see it at the Grove, everybody clapped after. It wasn't a standing ovation, which I don't know if I've ever seen that movie theater before, but it was a full clap all the way around. Everybody was so thrilled with this movie, and so I feel like Rotten Tomatoes might go up as people put in actual reviews because I'm like, No, it was a great movie. Definitely go see it. It's a movie for everyone, and I think that that is what makes it so incredibly special. Definitely, definitely, definitely go see this movie. It is such a treat. Super Mario Brothers fan or not, you are going to love it. It is a movie for everyone. So definitely go to the theater and check it out. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things, and we will see you soon.